Hey gang, it is Chatney coming to you live at 9 for the Timewise 3D system. 2 steps plus an eye cream, Timewise 3D. And today I'm actually going to walk you through the one for combination oily skin. One, because that's what I use personally on a daily basis. Two, because I already walked you through at 8 a.m. more of a creamy cleanser and more of a system that was for dry to normal skin. So this is Timewise 3D. Who is Timewise 3D for? Timewise 3D is for people who are looking for something that's anti-aging, that want help with fine lines and wrinkles, and they maybe are not up to a 40, 45 and older looking for Timewise Repair. Timewise Repair, good morning Kathy. Timewise Repair is for skin 40, 45 and older. We talked about it at 8 o'clock. You can always pop into the group if you are in that 40, 45 and older, if you have dry skin, if you've had a lot of sun damage or issues, or you feel like you have advanced signs of aging, then I would recommend Timewise Repair. Timewise 3D is for everyone that feels like they're not quite there yet, or people who are 40, 45 and older and have combination oily skin. So I'm actually going to use the combination to oily because we talked about it this morning when we were talking about Timewise Repair. This system is about half the price of Timewise Repair because it doesn't have that retinol product. And I mentioned today that anytime you have retinol in a skincare line, it's going to increase the price. It's a more expensive product to put in the bottle. But this system is still going to give you tighter skin, reduce the signs of aging, help you with fine lines and wrinkles, tighter and softer and toner and all those good things, right? And so this is a 4-in-1 cleanser that I'm going to use today. And the 4-in-1 cleanser is going to have a cleanser, which just gets rid of surface dirt. It's going to have a toner. Toner adds vitamins A and E into your skin because when you cleanse it, you strip it of vitamins. And it's going to have a mask. A mask pulls out whiteheads, blackheads, clogged pores, and it's also going to have a brightener. Because when we redid the system about a year ago, we added a brightener. It was just the product that women asked about all the time. Not per se a brightener, but women said, hey, what do I do about this brown spot or this age spot or this sunspot or this discoloration or this pregnancy masking or this redness in my skin or this uneven skin tone? And it was constantly a question about, do you have a product for? And so the company added a brightener to this cleanser in both the dry to normal and the combination to oily. And so it's 4-in-1, which is so amazing. It takes hardly any time to have all those benefits. And then it's just a moisturizer, and that's it. So 4-in-1 cleanser, a moisturizer, and an eye cream. The eye cream is a thinner eye cream. You can use it during the day underneath your makeup. You don't have to. And then at night you would use a different moisturizer. So during the day, cleanser, moisturizer. We would recommend the moisturizer with SPF 30, but some people don't like to have a moisturizer in their a sunscreen in their moisturizer. And I will tell you, I have never been able to tolerate a sunscreen of SPF 30 strength in a moisturizer or on my face without breaking out, except this line. This line is so incredible. So I do use the moisturizer that has SPF 30 and my skin tolerates it just fine, even though I'm very combination. Now, anytime you add a sunscreen with that level of SPF, you are gonna have a more luminous finish. And that does subside a lot if you just wait a minute before you do your makeup. But for a person that wants a very matte finish, I would recommend that you ask your consultant about the moisturizer that does not have SPF 30. We do have other products such as our CC cream or foundation primer that do offer you an SPF 15-ish level of sun protection. And so maybe you could do something like that, but you definitely need something, but you could do something of that if you wanted to have no sunscreen in your moisturizer. So that's it. Cleanser, moisturizer, eye cream, cleanser, moisturizer, eye cream. Day and night. I'm going to show you the system that is for combination to oily skin. And anytime you work with your skincare system, you want to try to put your skincare on damp skin, especially, don't I look cute? Anyway, I don't know that I can make myself look cute with a headband. Okay. So you always want to dampen your skin because your skincare line will go so much farther. You'll use a lot less product and wet your fingertips when you're rubbing it in. So I'm gonna just dampen. Several of you watched me wash my face an hour ago. Here we go again. My face is gonna be very clean today. This is the system that is for combination to oily. So this system, whereas the system we talked about at 8 just is one system, no matter what. It is assuming that if you are 45 and older, you need a system that's for normal to drier skin. This system is for dry to normal skin or combination oily. You just need to tell your consultant which one of those you fall into. If you feel like you're on the edge and you just can't decide, I would go with dry to normal, especially as we head into winter. When people tell me when we're heading into summer, they're on the edge, they can't just decide, they have a tiny bit of shine in their T-zone, then I tell them to go with combination oily. But I would start in the winter with dry to normal if you cannot tell. Most people with combination oily, they really can tell. I'm combination oily. I have shine in my T-zone. I struggle with whiteheads, blackheads, clogged pores. If you are in that category, I would do combination oily. So it is going to be a gel cleanser. A little bit of product. You can see it on my fingertips. You can see it's running right now, right? Looks like honey. So a tiny bit on the forehead, the nose, the chin, and the cheeks. And if I just rub this in without getting my fingertips wet, it is going to not suds and foam. It's going to feel like I'm rubbing a dry gel on my face and a dry gel off my face. But this is really sudsy, especially if you use our Skin Vigorate brush with it. So it doesn't really matter with your forehead which direction you go in or your bridge of your nose, but you want to try to go up and out when you work with the rest of your face. So these kind of strokes, right? And after about 40-45 seconds, it will be rubbed in enough, and then you can just rinse it off. Now, I have people ask me what I use to cleanse my face. Fingertips, just splash with water, do I use a washcloth? And I would recommend our Skin Vigorate brush. Not just an attempt to sell you one more thing. But as a person with combination oily skin, once I started using that rotating bristled cleansing brush, made such a difference, and I no longer had a monthly breakout. I felt like I no longer had issues with whiteheads and blackheads around my nose area. That's harder to reach places because I could wash my face 3 times, and if I had toner and put it on a cotton ball, I would still find dirt on my face, but not with the cleansing brush. So with a cleansing brush, I feel like I get all the dirt, every little bit. In fact, I'll try to find a video. When we first launched our cleansing brush, there was a lady who actually did a video where she washed her face with a washcloth and our cleansers, and just a washcloth didn't get all of the dirt off. She still could find dirt when she did toner in a cotton ball. And then the next slide showed her taking her makeup off with a cleansing Skin Vigorate brush, and she got every little bit. Like there was nothing left on the toner in the cotton ball. So that was really awesome. Let me see if I can find that video for you guys. Our Skin Vigorate brush retails for $75 and it lasts forever. And if you ever had a problem with it, it quit working, everything in Mary Kay's entire line is money back guarantee. So you just give it back to your consultant. She's out nothing. All she does is fill out something online saying, this is my cleanser, you know, this is my client, Sherry Smith, and Sherry Smith did not like this, or this brush quit working, or this product, or she didn't like this color. We just choose what you didn't like, and then the company asks us what would this customer like equal to the value of this, and we can just ship you straight to your house anything equal to its value. If you don't like it, your consultant's out nothing. If you truly, after you try several different things, don't find something in the line, whether it be skincare or color, you don't find something that can replace the value of that, we'll give you your money back. But I will tell you that in 22 years of doing Mary Kay, I have 5 times had a customer that I really just couldn't find anything, and I gave them their money back. And they were willing to work with me, but we just couldn't find anything. And so that happens, but it happens once every 4 years. So I think that we can find something, a skincare system, a product, a color that you would like. So that's the cleanser, 4-in-1, feels very clean. So the cleanser I used at 8 a.m., the Repair, it felt very moisturizing, very luxurious. This cleanser feels very clean, but it's for combination oily skin. And when you have combination oily skin, you really like a cleanser that makes your face feel like you don't have oil on it anymore. So there's that. Next, I'm just going to use, this is the moisturizer with SPF 30. I'm going to use it for combination oily skin. It's a concentrated moisturizer, which means this little tiny dot, I should have like a dime to compare it to. It is smaller than a dime size drop. That is all it would take. It is a little dot on my forehead. Can you see? A little dot on my forehead. Okay, little dot on my forehead, my nose, my chin, and my cheeks. Then I rub everything up and out. Doesn't really matter with your forehead, bridge of your nose. And if you have any left on your hands, then I do my neck. And even the act of leaning your neck back strengthens this muscle so you don't have so much loose skin in your neck one day. And if you put on moisturizer, but you put it on like this, you will have neck in your boobies, and nobody wants a neck in their chest. So everything's got to go up and out, up and out, up and out, okay? And you can see with that moisturizer that when you initially put it on, it has a luminous look to it. You can see that. Now, yes, a ring light gives me a little bit of a luminous look, but you can see that you're going to have a little bit of a luminous look. Now, if I just waited a few minutes, that would subside quite a bit. The nighttime moisturizer does not give me that much luminousness because it is something without a sunscreen in it. But this is our nighttime product. It's a little bit thicker. Anytime you have moisturizer left, you want to do your neck and the back of your hands. The first place that women ever age is their neck, followed by the back of their hands, and the third is their face. There we go. Okay, and then we just have an eye cream. And our eye cream, it's a thinner eye cream, so most people really like a thinner eye cream. We have an eye cream called Firming Eye Cream, and I like that eye cream at night. Actually, Katie Ray's mom uses that eye cream, and she has like the tightest looking eyes of anyone her age I've ever seen in my whole life, and I've been seeing women's eyes for 22 years. And she puts her eye cream on thick, like lets it sit, like you can see the white just sitting, and it all soaks in. And it's amazing, and her eyes look amazing. So I do that eye cream at night, but this is a great eye cream for during the day. And during the day, I just would tap it underneath my brow and tap it underneath. Work over your eye, you go out when you work over your eye, and when you work in, you go underneath, okay? Out when you work over top, in when you work underneath, and I just kind of tap, 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 like a little tap it in, tap, tap. Anybody watch Happy Gilmore? Okay, so that's it. Now, why do we not take it during the day all the way to the lash line? Why don't we cover our whole eyelid? Well, because eye products tend to droop because everything falls, right? Our skin falls, everything kind of falls. And so if you're a person that sweats a lot, or you're rubbing your eyes a lot, and you have that eye product right to your lash line, and then you're constantly rubbing your eyes, then eventually that irritates your eyes. And so during the day, I just put it kind of from this crease up, and I put it underneath. And at night, I put it on my entire eyelid and underneath, and that helps a lot. So that's our eye product, and that's it. That's the whole line, right? Cleanser, moisturizer, and eye cream. Now, this entire line, if I were to buy all the steps individually, is $124. If I buy it as a set, it's $110. And today only, it's $99 if you want to buy the whole set. So that is our entire Timewise 3D. I will say it is such a great place to start for people who are looking for something to tighten their skin, soften their skin, reduce fine lines and wrinkles, get into taking care of their skin, just make a step in that direction. It's a really great product for that. And I have some people ask me, do I have to buy the set as a set? Mary Kay Ash asked that we do two things. One was dress like a lady, act like a lady. The other was don't break up my basic skincare sets, because she's such a wise woman in 1963, and she knew that in order for you to have really beautiful skin, you didn't want a hodgepodge of people's products. No matter how great someone's moisturizer is, it's not supposed to go over top of someone else's cleanser. And there's not supposed to be some other eye cream that you use. It all is designed to go together. So much so that sometimes I've said to a person who just bought their cleanser and they'll try our cleanser when they run out of their cleanser. I've said, just wait. I would rather you use someone's entire system than for me to sell you our moisturizer and you not like it. Just come back to me. And a lot of times they'll end up buying the cleanser because they're ready to try it. But I just, in good faith, one, because Mary Kay Ash is a person whose vision changed my life, I just can't in good faith sell you one product and then know you're going to go home and use it with your cleanser or use it with your moisturizer. And I was a pimply faced 19-year-old on Accutane when Mary Kay found me. And part of the reason is that I used good products, but I used Clinique's little yellow bar with Estee Lauder's moisturizer, and I used a $65 bottle of Lancome toner. And that was my makeup regimen and my skincare routine. And so even though I used expensive products, I didn't use them together, and my skin looked awful. I was on Accutane. It looked awful. So it was really one of the reasons I almost did not say yes to the Mary Kay opportunity, because who's going to buy products off a pimply faced 19-year-old kid? And fortunately, Mary Kay cleared my face up, and it's been clear for the last 22 years, and I am super grateful for that, because if you've ever struggled with your skin, you just know that it does a lot. It does a lot to struggle with your skin, and it's hard. So that's why I get so passionate about teaching skincare. What are a few other products that I would recommend? A few other products that I would recommend are microdermabrasion. If you use this set, microdermabrasion is a 2-step process that shrinks pore size by up to 87%. So it's step 1 is called refine. Step 2 is called replenish. And if you have combination of oily skin, you have usually a lot of large pores, especially in your T-zone. And I used to have a lot of pores in my nose. So many so that if I did foundation, it looked like I had little polka dots. Or I was like those YouTube videos where you could squeeze your nose and have pores come out. Yuck. As we were trying to pick up a pink Cadillac last night at the dealership, our brand new car came in. Yay, it's awesome. It looks beautiful in my garage. Ledger's trying to show me a Dr. Pimple Popper YouTube video where someone's squeezing their nose. But it did make me, I'm like, this is not the best timing. So it did make me remember those days where I just had really large pores. So microdermabrasion will shrink your pore size by up to 87%. It's amazing. The other product that I think is so great if you have combination oily skin is charcoal mask. This is our charcoal mask. Actually, the little washcloth that I use that has these little cutesy eyeballs on it, this washcloth, a few months ago, the company sold our charcoal mask, and if you use charcoal mask, you got this washcloth for free. I don't know that your consultant has any left, but you could ask her. Charcoal mask is $24. It has 30 applications in the bottle, I believe, and it's such a great product. Takes out 200 times as weight and impurities, so it really helps with whiteheads and blackheads and clogged pores. So much so that when you put the charcoal mask on, anything that is a clogged pore will actually come to the surface and be white. All oil comes to the surface and is like a dark gray color, where everything else is like a matte gray color. And you can just see a difference immediately. Where all those white spots are, when you rinse off your charcoal mask with your new fancy cloth, then you can almost just pick that part and a blackhead or a whitehead will just fall out. It's unbelievable. So not my Mary Kay client, but another woman's client actually got a shard of glass out of her face that had been there for 32 years from a car accident after 3 applications. So it's really great. I sell a lot of charcoal mask. So that's it, guys. That is the entire set. I'm going to tell you now how you get some things for free, how you can go in our drawing. We have $100 worth of free Mary Kay that we're giving away. And I mistakenly, on the 8 o'clock hour, I mistakenly said that Nicole had a client named Lori that won the $100. If Lori watched, she was really excited because she didn't have a client named Lori that won the $100. Lori is her client, and she's really awesome. But she has a client named Susan French. Susan French won the $100. Susan French was probably thinking, did she give away my $100 to someone else? I did not. It was just 8 a.m. and I wasn't thinking clearly. Sorry about that. Okay, these are the different ways that you guys can go in our drawing for $100 with a free Mary Kay. First of all, it is super important that you fill out this little Google document that we have posted. It's actually below this video, but we'll post it again so you guys can see it. And that video is what puts you in the drawing for $100 with free Mary Kay. And if you don't fill out that little form, you don't go in the drawing. We had about 20 people that watched our videos. I know they watched because they made comments, but no matter how many times we barked, fill out the form, fill out the form, fill out the form, they didn't fill out the form. And then I couldn't put them in the drawing because that's the rule. So the form's pretty painless. It's just asking you what we could have done better in this video, what you thought we did well, what's something you learned that you didn't know before you came to the video perhaps, and then it gives you all the different ways that you can earn extra chances. So chance number 1, you get a chance just for popping into our video. So thank you for that, for watching live, you get a chance. You get a chance for every person that you have watched the video. So if you want a friend, a mom, a sister who maybe the skincare set would be for to watch the video, all you have to do is tag her in the comments. If she's in this group, you can add her to this group, and that would be awesome. So add her to our group, tag her in the video, and she'll be able to watch. If she does watch, she just needs to put replay and your name. And we will know that she actually did indeed watch, and we will give you an extra chance for each person you have that watches the replay of this video. We also have a natural line video at 8 p.m. tonight that Katie Ray is going to teach, and a clear proof video at 9 p.m. for acne prone skin. And we did not teach clear proof last week, but clear proof is back in stock. All things COVID have kind of made our ordering wonky and limited some quantities of things, and so that set is back in stock and you can order it now, and your consultant can get up to 3 of those. So we have introduced that video at 9 p.m. and Katie Ray will be teaching that. So for every person you have watched the video, or you could come back live to the natural line and you could watch that with your 3 or 4 friends. I will say that you can get unlimited half price Mary Kay, buy as much as you want, and you get the whole thing half price as long as you have 3 to 5 women that just can't have a Mary Kay consultant that services them, and as long as the sales of you plus your friends equal $200, then you get unlimited half price shopping. And we have until Tuesday night for those class sales to reach that amount, so we can give you all things unlimited half price shopping. So you might want to bring a mama, a sister, a friend that don't have Mary Kay ladies, and we can make you our hostess just by bringing them to the video. They can even watch the video later, put replay and your name in, and if they purchase, they get chances at our drawing, and you get to be a hostess and get half price shopping. Here's the other way you win a chance. You win a chance for watching my 5-minute video. So the 5-minute video link is above. All you gotta do is tap on it. You'll fill out a little thing as to what you liked about the video. It just tells you my Mary Kay story, that's it. Gives you a little more information on the company, our founder, what we're all about. And I think it's important, even as a consumer, even if Mary Kay would never be something you try for yourself, even as a consumer, I think it's important that you know what that company's all about, what they stand for, what their value system is. You know, sometimes I'll have people, when I'm checking out, they're like, oh, do you want to donate to this or this? Why don't you know what this is? Like, why would I donate an extra $1? I don't know what that is. And it's like a wonky name. It doesn't even tell me what it is in the name. So I'm just that weird person that wants to know, even if it's 74 cents, where's that going to? What am I supporting, right? I care that I know what I just said yes to. And so I think it's important that every one of our consumers watches that 5-minute video, because you'll learn a little more about Mary Kay, the woman, Mary Kay, the company, and a little bit more of my story. If Mary Kay would ever be something you'd consider, kind of listen with an open heart. It will give you enough information that you could ask your consultant for additional information on questions that you have. But you'd get another chance if you watch that. Just watch it and fill out the form. The third way that you win is that there is this little guide. It's called an interview guide. Your consultant wins pearls when she does so many practice interviews. This is how we help her help herself, okay? So in Mary Kay, we get paid 2 ways. We get paid by the sale of the product, and we get paid by offering the opportunity. And so when she fills out this little form, she actually can put you in a drawing for a $1,000 giveaway. And if you win $1,000, she wins $500. And that's a drawing that we do every single month. I forgot to even talk about that at 8 o'clock. But if you're willing to let her ask you these questions, it helps her to grow. They're very painless. Question number 1 is, tell me about yourself. Question number 2 is, what do you like about what you do? And then there's this little section where she gets to tell you about her story in Mary Kay. And then at the end, she asks you some additional questions and asks if it's ever something you'd consider for yourself. If it wouldn't be, no big deal. Here's what I love about Mary Kay. I love, one, that our products are for every kind of woman. That every woman, even if she wanted a Timewise repair set, she could earn it. She could get it for half price. That every woman, if she wanted our product, could afford to have our product, and we would work with her to put them in her bathroom, because Mary Kay believes in that. Thing number 2, I love it that there is a place for every single person in our Mary Kay culture to make our businesses successful and to help each other. So if I didn't have customers, I wouldn't have a business. If I didn't have hostesses, I wouldn't have a business. And I said last week in the video, but it is so true, and it's the best example I have. When Mary Kay opened up in South America, I went to Colombia to help Mary Kay for 8 days. And it was so awesome and such an incredible experience. But I really failed in Colombia. And the reason is that everyone said yes to the opportunity. Every single person that I sat in front of bought a starter kit. Everyone wanted to be a consultant. And I didn't know how to help people in Colombia to build businesses when they sat me in front of 5 of their friends at a skincare class, and all 5 friends bought a starter kit. That meant none of their friends bought product. And I was there to help her make money for her family. And the way I know how to help consultants make money for their family is to help them build a customer base of people who love our product, help them build hostesses, help them build team members. And I didn't know how to do that when all I was doing was helping them build team members. And then to help their team members, I had to have customers, but no one wanted to be a customer. Everyone was so hungry for an opportunity there, they all bought starter kits. And then I didn't know how to help them from there, because not everyone can say yes to Mary Kay for it to be successful. So I would encourage you to watch the video with an open heart. Listen to your consultant ask you questions with an open heart and an open mind. And maybe it wouldn't be for you right now, but maybe it would be for you later. You know, there are a lot of people. Mary Kay's recruiting has been up during this entire pandemic. Our sales have been up. Mary Kay has not dipped during this pandemic. And do you know why? One, Mary Kay is a debt-free $4 billion company, and is still privately owned by a family. So that's thing number 1. They're just smart in business, and they have incredible products. Mary Kay did stay open during the pandemic, because we switched to giving away. We never even sold them yet. We actually launched hand sanitizer, and you can buy it for the first time here in the next few days. But we gave away hand sanitizer and changed the line to make hand sanitizer for frontline workers. And we gave away all of that during the pandemic to people who needed hand sanitizer. So they let Mary Kay stay open. But one reason that Mary Kay has been so successful is there is a place to win for every single person. And even if we tell you about Mary Kay and it wouldn't be for you now, maybe it would be for you at a later date. There were people who said yes during the pandemic because they needed an income. You know, hairdressers and people and waitresses, people who were laid off work. The other day, I ate at P.F. Chang's. I used to be a waitress. I ate at P.F. Chang's, and it was 6 o'clock on a Saturday night, and there were 3 people. 3 people. Now, I was in downtown Indianapolis, and all of the windows were boarded up, and it was sad. But there were 3 people, and there was a wait staff, and 3 people. And the waiter said, I've been a waiter for over 20 years, and I'm going to have to find some other line of work because I just can't do this anymore. And so there were people that said yes to an opportunity to do Mary Kay when they would have never normally, but they just didn't want to see themselves in that kind of a situation. And so who knows? It might be for you now, or it might be for you later. But if you're willing to do that for them, then you get an extra chance. You get an extra chance if you book for our Glamour class. We have a Glamour class tomorrow at 8 p.m. and at 9 p.m. At 8 p.m., it is going to be the flawless face, and at 9 p.m., it's going to be all about eyes. We'll teach you what eyeshadows work best for blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, hazel eyes, and you won't want to miss it. So if you agree to come back for that, then just click that button and tell us which time slot you're going to come to. If you want to bring friends to that, that could be how you earned your unlimited half-price shopping. And last but not least, for every $40 purchase you make, then you will go into a drawing one more time. So if you buy $80 from your consultant between now and Tuesday at 8 p.m., we have to have everything in by 8 p.m. But if you buy $80 between now and Tuesday at 8 p.m., your consultant gets to give you 2 more chances. So you have to fill out that form, but that's it, guys. It's kind of that painless. Fill out the form. Come join us tomorrow. Keep an open heart if you watch the 5-minute video. We so appreciate you guys tuning in. There is one other question on the Google form that you'll fill out to go in the drawing, and it asks you if you'd be interested in buying a $30 starter kit. That just means that during this pandemic, Mary Kay recognized that there are some places that are not open. So even if you bought a $100 starter kit, you wouldn't really get to use it because you're not doing facials, you're not doing classes. I did my first grand opening of a new consultant since February this past week, and it was so amazing. I was giddy excited. It was so awesome to sit in a living room with other women, masked, but I'll take it, okay? And it was so great to just sit in a room with people again. And that consultant was so successful. I mean, 2 hours in her living room, and those women just couldn't get enough of visiting. I think we're just beings that are created to be with people. Even introverts want to be with people every now and then, right? And so it was so awesome. She booked 60 faces that wanted to try product. She sold $1,700 worth of product, and 11 people are willing to listen to more information on the opportunity. So it was just such a great night. And we can do that for you too. So Mary Kay recognized that some people, a $100 starter kit wouldn't do them any good, right? Even if it has $500 worth of product in it, those mirrors, those trays, those samples, you might not need yet because you might not be in a position or in a state where you can even see faces. So they did a little e-kit. They'll give you a free website for a year. They'll give you the ability to process credit cards and set you up with your website. And we can teach you to work a virtual business, and it's only $30. So either if you need some extra money, or maybe you're just a person that wants to buy all your Mary Kay 50% off for you and your mama, then you might want to just check the box, even if you need more info that says maybe I need to ask a few more questions. Or there's a yes or there's a no. So that's it. You guys fill out the form. Have an awesome Saturday with you and your families. I hope you make it a great day. It's a great day to have a great day.